This is a public service announcement regarding the water quality in Arizona. Hello and good evening, everyone. My name is Amber Berkey, and today I will be discussing the contaminants in our Arizona water. While 99% of Arizonans are served clean drinking water according to the regulations from the EPA, it is known that if you drink the water in Arizona, specifically the tap water, the contaminant list may be higher than in other regions of our country. It is also known that in Arizona, the groundwater is amongst the hardest in the country. While this may not pose a threat to those who are healthy and young, it is an issue for those who are vulnerable, such as those who are undergoing chemotherapy, living with HIV, AIDS, those who are pregnant, older adults, and or children and infants. So today we are going to be discussing what specifically these contaminants are in our water and where they are coming from and what we can do to prevent them and what our industries are doing to prevent them as well. So the main source from these contaminants that are in our water comes from mining and agricultural industries that throw out the pollutants that are in our aquifers. And there are a few contaminants that come from those mining agricultural industries. A list of those contaminants would contain of nitrate, arsenic, uranium, radium, and total thiahalomananes. There's also different variants of contaminants which contain physical contaminants, chemical contaminants, biological contaminants, and radiological contaminants. The ones coming from the plants are typically radiological, but biological ones contain bacteria, viruses, and parasites, which could get you sick. The physical contaminants, which makes our water hard, is the sediment or organic material that is suspended in the water. While a lot of these waters are filtered through before giving to us for drinking water, if you were to use the tap water, it could potentially get you sick. So a lot of things that we can do as locals to prevent this is to use water softeners, use water filters, and use water purifiers. While they can also do this in our community by helping to clean it up, it's more of an issue of treatment and money, whether our county has the money to treat it and whether or not they can. It is easy to clean up the dirty water, but it is a lot cheaper to prevent our water from being contaminated rather than letting it get dirty and then having to clean it afterwards. So like I said, 90% of Arizonans do get clean drinking water given to them through the water bottles in the stores. But if you are not using that and you are using the tap water, you are recommended to use a water purifier. The EPA does state that if there's 90% of the contaminants that are removed before being given to us, but there are still a lot more contaminants in it that cannot be removed. And that is just because they haven't found out how to yet, but I am sure they will find a way soon. Overall, our water is still pretty good and still drinkable as long as you do not drink the tap water. I would make sure to use a water filter if you want to use the tap water or a water purifier. And if you are using the water for showers, I would use a water softener, just to ensure that it's not ruining your hair or your skin and lingering in your skin and body. Thank you for listening to this PSA and have a great day.